Howdy YouTube, this is Liberty Geek, and I'm going to skip away for a little bit from um, Reign of Kings and talk about Sid Meier's Starships, excuse me. It's a spin-off from Civilization Beyond Earth. Um, it, it's one of those games that got people talking. It's got kind of mixed, actually, kind of negative reviews on Steam. However, I kind of disagree with the average Steam review. I think the biggest problem is people felt like that the game should have been a part of Beyond Earth, and I don't know why they feel like that it's just not a good game, because it's also been released on iOS devices. Um, that being said, I had a playthrough earlier in the week, and I had fun with it. It's not a complex game. I think that's probably also maybe why some people are rather at odds with it, because they're used to having more complex games with Sid Meier's game. Um, However, like I said, I personally like it. I'm going to kind of go over a rough review with it. We're going to play. I think we're going to play on moderate difficulty. I don't feel like playing a harder than possible. I'm just going to kind of go through it fairly quick. We're going to play, I think, with domination for the victory, and I like supremacy. As far as the affinity, even when I was playing Beyond Earth, I preferred it versus purity or harmony. So I think I'm going to stick with that. Let's see. I'm not sure. Let's go with Bolivar here, and we'll go ahead and start that. I played on small map size before. I think I'll go ahead and do the small as well. And for the sake of making this quick, I think we're just going to do 3 opponents. I don't usually my Civilization games. I don't deal a lot with the diplomacy. I pretty much just do brute force and like to win by dominating the map, and therefore I think 3 opponents is going to work, because I'm not going to really be negotiating with anybody. I'm just going to be going through it. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and change a couple of settings here. I want to turn the volume down just a little bit more. I found from my first set of videos that I done with Reign of Kings that I had the volume on the game way up too high, and it drowned out my comments and so forth. So I think I'll set that down fairly low here. I've got the music turned off, so hopefully that won't be too overwhelming. So anyway, let's go ahead and start this. So I'm going to do a small map, 3 opponents. I'm going to do it moderate as Bolivar here. Supremacy as the affinity I'm going to go with. If you play Beyond Earth, the Civilization game, then you know the difference between supremacy, harmony, and purity. For the sake of this game and the way I'm playing it, really doesn't come into play a whole lot. Oh, one other thing I will mention, if you have Civilization Beyond Earth, you do get rewards when you link them up to your 2K account for various achievements and so forth. So if you do have Beyond Earth and you get Starships, I highly recommend you go ahead and do the My 2K, so you can get those extra bonuses when you hit a particular achievement. So anyway, let's go back through this again. And let's start it here. I've got the tutorials enabled. I'm not going to really pay attention to that. I'll kind of explain the excuse me, the real light overview of the game as we go through it. And so, of course, if you're familiar with turn-based games and civilization-based games, you're already going to be kind of familiar with this layout. Like I said, it's got some flack for being a little simple as far as just not being real in-depth like a regular civilization game. But however, this is not, to me, is not really trying to fill that row. It's trying to be a, kind of jump in, jump out turn-based game, which I like for what it's doing here. So anyway, we start out. We got our planet here. We got our influence. The planet, we can build some additional cities or add improvements. We'll kind of get into that. Each planet has its resource. Honestly, for my first playthrough, I barely even paid attention to the resources here. Like I said, I used kind of brute force and just kind of bullied my way through the system. You can make changes to your ships. You can add more ships. I think I got up to a total of 7 ships, I believe, the last time I played. Now, what I did when I played before is I kind of played torpedo heavy, and I'll show you why that is and why I like the torpedoes. At least for my first playthrough, torpedoes pretty much ruled the day. I don't think it would have been the case if I was playing against a human player, which unfortunately this game does not have multiplayer, so it's not even a choice, but you'll see why that I don't think a human player would fall for what the AI falls for here. But anyway, what I'm going to do, we've got currently 1,000 points to spend. There's a few things that we're going to do to improve ships. I mean, we could go ahead and add another ship and start off with 4. However, I think our best bet is just to kind of buff up the ships we've got here. Each one of these cost a few points, as you can tell over here. If I up the torpedo, the first time it's going to be 100. Then I think it goes up to 300. Maybe we'll look at it and see. That being said, we're going to go ahead and start off here on this on the Gallant. We're going to go ahead and give it a torpedo. It means we get to fire 1 torpedo per every time we add one of these to it. So if we had 5 here, that would mean for that particular game we'd have 5 torpedoes that we could have to launch. Actually, I was wrong. It goes up to 200. I was thinking it was 100 and 300 and so forth, but looks like it's a little cheaper. Anyway, as you add to this, you'll see that the type of ship changes. So, for example, I'll get the torpedo here. If I add to the engines to make it faster, it's going to say fast corvette, which we're going to do. And we're actually going to bump this one up armor-wise. So it's going to actually, I think it's going to move us up to, I think a destroyer. No, let's see, maybe it's what we do. There we go, fast destroyer. And I'm also going to go ahead and give this corvette here torpedoes, and I'm going to go ahead and give Valiant here torpedoes. Once again, I'll show you why I think torpedoes, so far, and the counters I've had, the way I've played it, has way outshone lasers, plasma cannons, and even fighters, which is over in this one here. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with this. So I'm going to start with a fast destroyer, which once again, the engine increases that up. The way you can tell is this SP here. Right now this is kind of going slow. Got this SP here, so the speed is kind of going to limit the number of spaces I can move per turn. Each of your ships is color coded. First time or two that our first few turns I was playing. I wasn't really sure why this was white and blue and red. I thought maybe something was going on with this. However, this here being red doesn't really reflect this. It's actually just the color of that particular ship. And I'll show you that here in a moment. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start with this. We're going to start with our fast destroyer, a corvette, with, well, it's actually just two corvettes. The only difference here is, so I'm trying to find out what the difference, okay. This corvette here has stealth, excuse me. I don't really play with the stealth part, so I probably won't really use that a whole lot. This one here has fighters, which can come in handy in certain scenarios. Once again, playing against the computer, I think it comes more in handy than possibly it would if you was playing against a human player, which, once again, this game is limited to single players, so I'm talking theoretical here when I say multiplayer. So anyway, we're going to accept that. What we're going to do here is decide which way we want to expand. Right now we haven't ran into any other empires. Up here shows if we've got any empires. This shows the percentage of the map, I guess if you want to say the galaxy here, that we control. And we can also do some research here, some new technology. We've got 1,000 points for research. This really depends on, of course, the way that you're going to go. Being that I use torpedoes mostly, I'm going to pump.
Completed thermal compression level 1.
I'm going to pump my points into the thermal compression here.
Completed thermal compression level 2.
So now I've got increase here, 75% increased damage to my torpedoes, which, once again, I play torpedo heavy, and that's going to really help me on this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually go and I think we're going to go ahead and head over to, let's do this one here first. If you mouse over it, it'll tell you a little bit about the mission that you're going to have. I wouldn't pay a whole lot of attention to that. The one thing I really would pay attention to is the color. Green's going to be a fairly easy mission. This kind of orange color is going to be kind of complex, and you're probably not going to jump right into that without having a little, well, and until you actually have a fleet built. Let's just put it that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to click here. We're going to go ahead and say move fleet. So I'm just going to left click on this. This is going to give us
approaching Norme 35.
Screen that's got some information. Really, most of this is going to be useless. You're not going to pay a whole lot of attention to it. This is more if you're the game or whatnot. The thing that you really want to pay attention to is building and repairing your ships if you have extra money to do that. And before you tackle the mission, you probably want to go into this, tell me more about the enemy vessels.
Chance of mission success 31%.
And that's the big thing there, telling you percentage, the percentage of chance that you have to succeed at the mission. And it looks like, wow, it looks like the fleet went up against here is a fighter fleet, just a bunch of fighters. So that explains why the percentage here, since I'm a torpedo heavy fleet, torpedoes aren't quite as effective against fighters because they tend to spread out. So that's why this percentage here is low. That being said, I think if I play it carefully, I think I probably would have even odds going up against this fleet. Almost kind of debating go ahead and try it. There's just a few more ships there that I want. They're probably a little too spread out, so I think I'm gonna hold off on this. Let's say that I got more urgent matters, and I'm going to go ahead and move back here, and then I'm going to move over here and try this one here, see what kind of fleet they have.
Approaching Libre 33.
Once again, I'm going to go in and see more about the vessels that we're going up against.
Chance of mission success 56%.
Still kind of rough odds there. I don't know why I'm getting so many fighter squadrons here, but I think we can do this one without much hassle. That 56% I'd say is actually probably going to be about 75% if I play my cards right. So go ahead and launch this mission.
Yes, Commander.
So this tells me what the objective goal is. Sometimes it's an escort ship, protect it for X number of turns. Sometimes it's to destroy a ship within X number of turns. Sometimes it's just to stay alive X number of turns. In this case, we're going to have to move to this particular object, power core. There's 3 of them, and so what we're going to have to do is move to each one of those. So I'm going to have to kind of split my forces up here, which kind of has me a little worried this early in the game, but we'll go ahead and tackle it. I don't have a whole lot of choice.
Power core has been lost.
Okay, so this is what we got. Here's the power cores that we're going to have to get to and protect. We've got one here that's, like it just said, is being blocked, so we're going to have to destroy the ship that's doing that. These little red things are wormholes. If you go in one without the proper technology, you'll come out at a random location. I mean, you may go in here one time and come out here, and then later you may go in that one, you may come out here, so it's unstable until you've done it a few times. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my weakest ship, or what to me is my weakest ship, but I'm going to move it over here and go ahead and capture that power core there. This one is going to be the fun one. This one here doesn't look too protected. These rocks, or asteroids, or debris here can cause problems when you're trying to shoot lasers and so forth. That being said, I don't plan on shooting a whole lot of lasers. What I am going to do is go ahead and launch, actually launch some torpedoes. Well, actually I'm not going to have the range yet. Torpedoes can go up to 3 turns. So roughly, if I shoot the torpedo from this guy here, I'll make it somewhere in here before that torpedo automatically explodes. So right now, I guess I'm going to just pull him back and let him
Power core is under our control.
control that. I'm going to go ahead and release his fighter squadron that he has.
Fighters online.
When you first release a fighter squadron, you only can move them 1 turn. So I'm going to move them there. So I've kind of got an interesting spread on this one. Like I said, I want to get down here to that power core, and I think there's probably a ship somewhere up here potentially that's hidden from view, maybe stealth. So I kind of watch out for that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head for this warp here. Worst case scenario, it brings me out down here, and I just head on over so I don't really lose a whole lot. Preferably, I'd like to think that it's going to bring me out here. It's all chance, though. I guess, it could pull me over to this one here. We'll just see. So first thing I'm going to do is head over that way. Okay, my turns are up on that one, and then we'll click on this guy here, and I'm just going to go the direct route with him, and I'm going to move him here. So that's pretty much the first turn here. Let's go ahead and enter. Okay, so I'm going to ahead and move this fighter squadron. I don't think I want to go up on this side of the planet. pick and move over. On this guy here, I'm going to go ahead and proceed to go into the...
Entering jump gate.
Oh, very good. The jump gate put me out about the best spot I could hope to be here. I'll go ahead and launch the torpedo. And actually this is a small system, so my torpedoes would have kind of reached wherever I wanted to, but this is almost too good to be true here. It got brought out at the gate that I wanted, as well as, and I'm directly in line, almost enough for that first shot to get to him. Now, that being said, he's probably going to move. If I'm lucky, he'll move straight through. So I think I'm going to kind of gauge this and have my first turn end up here. So what's going to happen is where that one's at, the first turn, it's going to, the missiles, or excuse me, the torpedoes stop there, and then the second turn, from where the one's at to where the two is at, I'll have control of that torpedo in a straight line and be able to just say when I want to detonate it. So if I'm close enough to the ships, it'll detonate and blow them up as well. Since the fighter escort's over here, I think I'm going to do it kind of right straight through this area here. Maybe I can catch them both in the crossfire on that. So I'm going to go ahead and launch that. Now then, I'm going to intern on that one. This ship here, I'm going to go ahead and fire a torpedo on it as well. And I'm going to fire almost at the same angle, except I'm going to cross over just a little bit to the left of it to hopefully account for if those ships up there kind of head this way. So, okay, and then I'm going to move down closer. This guy here, not a whole lot I can do with him. He's just going to kind of sit here and watch that. His torpedoes is not going to make a difference in this, so I'm just going to turn him around facing this jump gate just in case, and enter.
My engines have been damaged.
Okay, hopefully this guy won't fire either. Okay, so now this is the interesting thing that I like about torpedoes. Even though this is a turn-based game, it does have this one part that's real time. This torpedo is going to head off in a straight line. So the direction I'm looking at is going to proceed in that direction until either the next turn or until I tell it to detonate. As I got the fighters right over here, not too far away from it, I'm actually going to run it just as close as I can to them and detonate it. It should take care of that fighter squadron. So here we go.
Nice shot.
So I took out the fighters. Now, unfortunately, this guy here is going to be too far off from that scavenger over there to get, so I'm just going to let it run its course. And my fighters, oh man, I didn't see, there is a vessel right over here at that gate, so that's going to be potentially a problem. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull him up. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice these guys, I guess, and pull them to right here. Now, I'm not going to be able to fire at this vessel yet. Now, I could pull over here or pull back. I'm just going to leave them be where they're at. I think it's going to be the safest bet. So, now then, I can go ahead and reach over here. Except, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and engage.
Engaging stealth systems.
Just going to make me a little harder for this guy to get a lock on. And move to here.
Power core is under our control.
Okay, so now I have the 2 of the 3 power cores under control. So now then, it's a matter of getting over here and taking out this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. Oh, that's actually my vessel. Okay, how I got over there. I thought I was... Oh, I moved over. Okay. I hit this guy, and then I stayed there long enough that it warped me back over. That's right. If you stay on a warp point or this portal long enough, the gate, I'll move you to the next one after a turn. So that was my mistake there. So actually, I got a pretty clean shot to that power core. I'm still kind of a little bit worried about this guy, so I'm going to go ahead and
Engaging stealth systems.
it's going to kind of hamper my movement a little bit, but still I think it'll be worth it.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Okay. So we'll try this way. Yeah, this way. I don't know if we need to take out the fighters or take out the scavenger here. I'm kind of in a little bind there. I think I'll go ahead and take out the fighters because they tend to be a little easier to take out, and honestly, against these guys here, I think they're the bigger threat. I'm going to stay where I'm at there. That being said, I'm going to turn my ship around just a little. That'll help somewhat. Once again, this guy here is just going to stay there. And we're going to move him over. And as long as that other ship doesn't get destroyed in the next turn, by the turn after next, we should have this game beat here. I'm going to go ahead and use this, what's called impulse power, which will give us a little free movement. Not much, but...
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Oh, man. That's a problem. Yikes. Okay. So that guy was in stealth mode. I should have saw that coming. I thought there was another ship on that list. Okay. Yeah. Neither of these guys are even touched at all. Whew. I think I'm going to play this a little different. I'm going to pull my fighters and let them go up to this guy and start pulling this guy back towards that corner. Once again, this guy's going to stay there, except I'm almost thinking about, the planet's going to cause me problems there. Nah, can't do that. Oh, well, that's what happens. Okay. Let's go that way.
Enemy reinforcements detected has been lost.
So it's got reinforcements. This is kind of turning bad. Oh man, I don't have any torpedoes left. I think I'll enable stealth.
Engaging stealth systems.
I think I am going ahead and launch the torpedo, and if these guys start coming over, might benefit me. I've got to really watch the planet though, because if I get too close, it'll destroy the torpedo. So I think I'm okay there. Okay.
Enemy reinforcements we have been detected by the enemy.
Man, I just got. I am in trouble of losing this one. Okay. Unfortunately, ships are not close enough. This missile's going to help me. Dang. Okay. Well,
Power core is under our control.
Whew. I'm going to go ahead and try to take him out. No go. I'm a little leery of getting too close there, so I'm going to try to go the opposite way of what think I would want to go. Except the only problem I have, if I go up here, I risk pulling these guys up near the fighters, and I'd rather my destroyer here take them on, or risk taking them on. So I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go right out here. I may end up having to move this guy off before it's over with.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Okay, yep, this is pretty much lost now. Way I can take on that many with a fighter and a cruiser, Corvette, excuse me. Wow. This one went south way quicker than I thought it would have.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Way too many. And there she goes.
We'll get them next time.
So I took a hit on this where I'm going to have some repair cost. Yeah, that kind of hurt. So go back wounded here. This crew here, I'm going to give a shore leave, which means I'm pretty much going to have to pass up a turn. So I'll go ahead and do that. Now I got a problem here. So what's going on? I think I'm about ready to run into another civilization. I think I'm going to go ahead and just tackle it head on and go straight for them, and still waiting for them to come to me. So my ships are kind of state of disrepair. I don't have the I didn't have the funds, but actually I did. Part of me says go ahead and increase my missiles. Another part of me says, well, maybe I should go ahead and focus on plasma cannons. I've got 400. I could get 2 more missiles, or I could increase all my plasma cannons. I think that's what I'm going to do. I hate that because like I said, I usually like the torpedoes better, but I think we'll start that way. And yeah, I'm going to give this guy here extra sensor package, maybe to help avoid what I ran into earlier. My weight now is slowing formable here down some, so yeah. From the get-go, this one just hasn't went very well. We'll see what we get here. Maybe we'll be able to take back some stuff.
Sputnik, Slawiańska Federacja pozdrawiaje
So
Ciebie.
here, this is just where I get introduced to this other culture. If you played Civilization, this is where normally the diplomacy comes in. Once again, I don't play usually much with the diplomacy side of it, so I'm just going to go ahead and say continue.
Dlaczego nie?
It's going to give me some options for diplomacy. I'm just going to tell them, yeah, I don't care.
Embassy established on Sagittae 61.
So, since we're not in battle or anything, he's went ahead and kind of retreated. Now you can see he's got 10% of it. I've got 8% of the galaxy. And you can see his sphere of influence here in ours. I'm going to go ahead and try to increase our influence here. So, I'm actually going to I think I'm going to build a city. And I think I'm also going to improve that's interesting. Increase science from 0 to 0. Oh, okay, that's just okay, I got it. I'm just going to go ahead and do
Warp Nexus operational.
and I think I'm going to do
Biofuel plant operational.
Okay. Well, I definitely don't think I'm ready to tackle him. We got some planetary defenses. It would be nice to go ahead and take them out now when I can, if I can. The problem is if I don't strike a blow to him, it's going to hurt me. But considering I've already started this off pretty bad anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go for it. Not going to make him very happy with
Approaching Virginis 77.
So, what is, we'll look at the
Chance of mission success 33%.
33%. However, I think I stand a chance against. Well, I got a destroyer. Oh man. Oh, what the heck? Let's do it.
Говори, что маш говорить.
Yeah, he's mad at us.
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta kill these two ships here in order. Well, not these two ships, but the fleet in order to take over this home world. Now, the catch with this is if I win this battle, I've pretty much defeated that empire, and I've only got one or two, excuse me, other ones left to worry about. So we'll go ahead and continue. This is going to be a make it or break it. I'm not too concerned with this though, because they're kind of compacted together, which kind of plays into my torpedoes here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fire the torpedo. I think I'm trying to plan with what I think I'm going to move. Go ahead and fire the next torpedo. I'm going to try to fire it coming this way. So maybe I can kind of trap them in here is what I'm hoping. The best thing is if I can take out, you know, 3 or 4 of them right from the start, then nice. And finally, I'm going to put this one right down the middle. Best case, I take out 3 of them. Worst case, I take out probably just 1 of them. So I'm going to move him around. Now that I fired,
Torpedo incoming.
excuse me, now that I fire my torpedoes. Big plasma cannon out there. So I've got that fighter right there, so I'm definitely going to take it out. I really could probably get close enough to hurt those cruisers there, but I'm going to kind of leave it be.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it wasn't quite as I thought it was going to be, but it worse. That's what it is, unfortunately. Since I don't have any lasers, or not, excuse me, torpedoes left, go ahead and stealth and continue to try to kind of keep some distance between me and them until I can get in a better spot. Same thing here.
Engaging stealth systems.
They hadn't launched torpedoes, so I wanted to go that way this time. And
Fighters launched.
this way, and I think I'm just going to move a spot here.
We have been detected by the enemy.
Man, those plasma cannons are. Got him down.
We have been detected by the enemy.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Another one gone. Man. Yep. done good with this one. This whole shebang has not turned out very well.
Engaging stealth systems. Enemy lasers disabled.
I think I got a whole lot of chance on this. That's a very one for me.
We'll get them next time.
Okay. Well, I have definitely took a shiner. Oh boy.
Trade route established with Sagittae.
Okay. So the funny thing is I'm almost of the mind go through and I'm almost thinking about just going ahead and attacking his planet again. I think I want to do that. Sounds crazy, I know, but I think he's got his forces.
Approaching Virginis. Chance of mission success
He's actually
30.
more now. Oh man. Neglect for punishment.
Yes.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to lull them in a little bit before I launch my torpedoes. It's going to risk me taking some damage up front. I think it may be
Engaging stealth systems.
a little safer here.
Fighters launched.
Didn't get a torpedo off on that one. Continues to be rough on me. Kind of same thing as last time. I wish I got that torpedo off that one.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Not good. Goodness gracious. As plasma cannons were getting confirmed to me.
Nice shot.
Luckily, I took out a couple that time. And should take out.
Enemy lasers disabled.
Then I'm left with one.
We'll get them next time.
Okay. So this is not going too well. Beating there. Take care.
Receiving all resources from Sagittae 61. Approaching Libre 33. Chance of mission success 32%.
Goodness gracious. I'm having such a time with these.
Yes, Commander.
I think I'll go ahead and launch a torpedo. Barrage at 'em. See, the planet's going to pull it over a little bit. It does use some gravity sway to it, so I got hit that more than I meant to. Put this one. It's going to seem like I'm pulling away, but maybe not. Okay. Those plasma. And he's gone. Okay. Now let's see if we manage to make
Enemy shields disabled.
wow.
Nice shot.
Okay, well, that actually worked out pretty well.
Completed thermal compression level 3 has joined our Federation.
Okay, so we've got a little more resources here. So I think what I'm going to do is
Planetary defense. Planetary defense. Upgraded.
and yeah, they didn't leave me with any. I think I'll do some shooting. Just have my succeed to him. So I gotta decide if I want to go back and take that back, or if I want to try for this. Oh man. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to take it back.
Trade route established with Sagittae 61.
Okay, so that they went ahead and gave up instantly, which was good for me. That gives me some more to go with here now. So that. Now that I'm getting where my torpedoes actually over here. Go ahead and get more. Let's see. I'll go ahead and bring up for him. Hurt my speed a little bit, but it's got nice HP. I probably should have dumped it into this SS Courageous here, but oh well. So yeah, I definitely want to go back and tackle him. That being said, I think I'm going to take this on. If it work, it'd be nice.
Approaching Octantis 44. Chance of mission success 54%.
I feel good about this one. Destroyer Corvette, probably got a fatter wing. This one I can stealth. Still feel
Yes.
Got here. Okay, we got some. Well, I'm in a lot better situation now because I got more torpedoes, which once again that's what I like to play with. So at this point, I was meant to hit the torpedo and we can get torpedoes after him. That's a hit the wrong button. Okay. Let's just go ahead and put this one right down the pipeline here. In hopes that somebody will move into its path. Move here, give out the torpedo. Go ahead and launch his torpedo. I'm going to put it straight down as well. And I'm going to move him over here.
Incoming torpedo.
But he is in a bad spot now. No damage to me, but I've got him dead, but okay. This is
Nice shot.
so that quite a bit. And usually can't take out fighters very well with torpedoes. I think that's all I've got left against us. Go ahead and give it a shot. At this point, since I don't think there's any other hidden units, I don't think there'll be any harmed in this way. And it's kind of weird. So I got this guy coming this way through here. I got this guy going at an angle, and this guy's going to turn more right. So it looks like right now he's going to go right straight for him. Of course, he's going to move off somewhere else, but if he goes this way, somewhere right in here, this torpedo is going to start being influenced by the planet, and they'll start curving that way, so that might help me out. I'm not even going to move anybody else.
Torpedo sighted. Nice shot. Good work.
Octantis 44 has joined our federation.
So, we're going to have to do shortly, but before I do that,
Planetary defense complete. Upgraded.
okay. Bang. So he has got some revenge on me by taking back this guy here. This is another one of those times where I could try to go for his home world, and if I can kill his home world, this here wouldn't matter. Not kill his home world, but destroy him or take him out. Okay. Technically, I could add another ship and then get another missile that way. Or I keep wanting to say missile, torpedo. Torpedoes are getting a little pricey, but and I think I want to try to force and its hand here. Let's see. Kind of beef up those guys a little bit. I think I'm going to try to take the Empire out. I mean, that's the only way I'm going to be able to quit this back and forth. I am up to 16% now, which means the other two empires, they must be duking it out pretty good amongst themselves. So, if I'm lucky, I may end up having only one other empire to go against by the time all's said and done. And this is, once again, the...
Approaching Virginus 77. Chance of mission success 38%.
I just don't know about that. These megabots really hurt. I'll go ahead and do it anyway.
Yes, Commander.
At this point, I definitely want to get off as many torpedoes as quickly as I can. It's definitely not going to hurt anything. These are all really got going for me, so I'm going to kind of go back after I watch that. The longer I can keep them chasing me on this, the better, I believe. Leave him there. Yeah, I don't know how he gets his plasma shots at me. Hurt.
Torpedoes are critical.
Oh man, yeah, it doesn't matter. He's taking them out. It's pretty good there. So I could repair or launch torpedo. I think I better go ahead and repair in case I got
Repairs completed.
I'll just go ahead and stay there. Launch another set of torpedoes. Oh man, he still got those torpedoes heading my way. I forgot about that. Too bad a torpedo can't hit a torpedo. That'd be kind of funny. Once again, I want to kind of go outside this range of where I really want it to go, because the planet is going to kind of pull it to the right, which is where I'm really wanting this to go. So, go. And this torpedo's getting way too close to me.
Torpedo incoming.
Incoming torpedo.
That torpedo. Except I may have a beat this time.
Torgowlia opiera nie na potrzebach, a na sprawiedliwości.
I've ousted their empire.
Virginus 77 has joined our Federation.
So that really is, you can tell it jumped up our thing. We now own a quarter of the entire galaxy here. That should give us resources here, which it idea to go with. So I've got the thing where I can bump this guy up here, make him a heavy hitter, or I can actually add another ship with a pretty good complement of missiles. At this point, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think I'll give us a little more oomph. So got 16 missiles, so I can get a pretty nice spread. I should be spending some of this. Oh wow, yeah, I haven't used any of the science.
Completed thermal compression level. Completed thermal compression level 5.
Okay, unlock there. Okay, I think it's because I.
Completed thermal compression level 6.
So let's do that. I don't have a lot on my shield, so I don't know if I should do that or my armor. I'm taking the most damage really from shields, which I should have increased. I just don't know which way to go. Maybe even split might work, but I think I'm gonna come back to that. Oop. Just trying to think. I think I want to spend that more on.
Planetary defense complete. Upgraded.
I'm just afraid I'll have somebody else come in here.
Planetary defense complete.
And give me
Planetary defense. Planetary defense upgraded.
So let's see, got
Planetary defense complete. Upgraded. Planetary defense complete. Upgraded.
I kind of got my core here built back up. Now this guy here, I definitely don't want to go after that. It's going to be a hard mission. More likely, any other empire is going to be coming out from this way or up this way. Now I've got an easy mission here I can do, or I can go get these cards, these battle cards, which I don't really use those very much, so I don't think I'm going to even I don't think I'm even going to go there. So I think what I'm going to do is head over this way. I just hope another empire doesn't come this way behind me while I do this.
Approaching Norme 35. Chance of mission success 27%.
Yeah, well, that doesn't look all that great. All these suicide drones. That being said, they'll be heading right for me, and I probably could use. I could probably use my torpedoes to a pretty good thing if I can get them in the bottleneck. Once again,
Chance
I
of
don't
mission
think-
success
yeah.
27%.
Attention to the percentages there. So, I'm gonna handle for
Yes, Commander.
Okay. So we gotta get to. Oh, it's gonna make it more interesting. So I'm in a maze. Okay. Well, I think this is still gonna work out for me though. I got the one ship there. Where's my other ship? Other ships there. Dang.
Entering narrow passage.
See that one ship there. So it's blocked. I really don't want to waste a torpedo.
Entering narrow passage. Enemy reinforcements detected.
Yeah, I think it's worth launching. And
Entering narrow passage. Enemy reinforcements detected.
reinforcements these guys got. Oh, stay right there. Yeah.
Nice shot.
Almost think I should. Yeah, let's do it. I think I'll make them seek me.
Engaging stealth enemy reinforcements detected. We have been detected by the enemy.
I just hate using. I'm down to one more torpedo.
Enemy reinforcements detected.
Much damage to me.
Nice shot.
Definitely not going to launch that fast torpedo yet. Now then I'm going to.
Nice shot.
Oh, I still got that one. Okay, it's just to kind of run. So do I want to go this way or this way?
Entering narrow passage.
He's kind of blind to me. Man, I think I should have went that way.
Engaging stealth systems. Entering narrow passage.
Right side. We are just.
Good work.
Okay.
Trade route established with Norme 35.
So that went fairly good, actually. I still never did find out how come I only had the one ship that time. I guess I didn't read something correctly. Okay. Could buy that, but yeah, what the. I think I'll give shore leave.
Receiving all resources from Norme 35.
Well, done not have any trade routes or anything out the other way. Okay, time to decide if I want to get another ship or just knock up these guys here. Yeah. These guys are still fairly weak, but yeah, I could use a destroyer. I could probably knock one of these guys up to a destroyer level mark it at another ship. And probably add 4 more missiles or torpedoes. Okay. I think that's what I'll do. I think I am going to go ahead and him up. So let's go help out some. I guess I'm going to go over here and get those battle cards after all. Okay, let's connect them with another one of those. Okay, so we're going to run into another one of the upgrade again. That's the assault ship. Okay. I think we'll increase there. Increase there. So that's a pretty good increase. So we got a fast assault battleship, destroyer, cruiser, and well, we got 3 fast destroyers, a cruiser, and a fast assault battleship. So getting pretty heavy hitting now, especially that fast assault battleship. I think there's above that. I think we can get a dreadnought, but I can't recall for sure. I'm almost of the mind of going here. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do it.
Approaching Lindsys 23. Chance of mission success 74%.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, so we're cloaked evidently though. And this is pretty much going to just turn into shooting a bunch of torpedoes. Getting to the point now where I've got enough torpedoes that I can, for the most part, it may look like I'm going a little overboard, but he's got some other guys around here, and to kind of cover the area, they show themselves.
Lasers have been damaged.
Wow.
Lindsys 23 has joined our Federation.
That was interesting.
Planetary defense. Planetary defense. Upgraded.
I wonder. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and.
Completed. Xenomaterials level 3. Completed. Field theory level 2.
Give us some more stability. surprised we haven't got introduced to this civilization yet. Definitely more than they do.
Approaching Bornesis, 80. Chance of mission success, 69%.
Yes.
Since we got that moon in between, that's going to cause us some issues with the torpedo. So again, I want to just kind of saturate the area. That planet. That's the only bad thing about definitely going to waste my torpedoes on them. I need to see ships around.
Spiders online.
Trying to get
Enemy reinforcements detected.
sometimes you can see a ship you didn't know they had. Strong ship.
Enemy torpedoes disabled.
Scratch them. I guess it did, just not as much as I would like to.
Enemy lasers disabled.
Yeah, I'm going to face them.
Tornasis 80.
So I've clicked up or picked up another place.
Planetary defense complete. Upgraded.
We're still not getting a whole lot of I don't really do much of that marketplace. I probably should learn more about it. Reduce your yeah, I think coming for us.
Chance of mission success 63%.
Okay, let's get on. We can add, I think we're going to be our last ship to our fleet. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get a fast destroyer.
Chance of mission success 69%.
Yes, Commander.
They're easy to move around. Now we're actually down the gravity well from them, so they'll have the harder time getting the lock on us anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to torpedoes and then hide behind the planet for the moment. Let the planet eat incoming torpedoes. And then we'll do is there's that torpedoes wide, helping to catch them as they come around. This is where having that extra ship comes in handy. What is, oh, it's Megabot. I don't know what to do with it. No, it's going this way. I think I've got pretty much every angle here. Most of them are covered. Pretty good spread of torpedoes, that's for sure.
Incoming torpedo.
Stay a little more clustered up. I guess we're losing that. Spin off. Let's see. I'm looking out. about the gravity well pulling. That guy goes back opposite way. Covered. I don't see what other path he could take that I haven't got. Nothing else he's got.
Torpedo incoming.
This guy's gone, but he.
Torpedo incoming. Fighters online.
Dragging this one out way longer than it should be. That torpedo. Now then. Time to start launching again. I'll set the rest up. That guy's gonna do good soaking up damage.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's it then, Pat.
Hola. Hola.
Yeah, they've been building wonders. But they're coming attacking. Shoot. So I guess we got enough for one more ship. That was it. I guess it, yeah, it's one, two, three, four. Past destroyers.
Chance of mission success 78%.
Yes.
It's just more a waste of time on this than anything. These guys are just pissing me off.
Battle card activated.
Okay, use that battle card. Those battle cards are kind of like risk cards. Um, sort think I'm going to just take pot shots from where I'm at in the gravity well and hope they... I don't think I'm even planning on moving. Yeah, I'm going to have to move him. I do that sometimes where I accidentally hit the button before I mean to. Okay, that was definitely a wasted... Once again, where I'm at, though, I mean, I can pretty much do this all day and be okay. Pretty much got...
Nice shot. Bad spread of torpedoes, but Lasers have been damaged.
crap. That's what happens when you hit the wrong button again.
Repairs completed.
Wasn't that my destroyer?
Nice shot. Shot.
I gotta make them pay for that. Still had another shot. I thought that was the limit.
Yes, Commander.
Really starting to get on my nerves here.
Battle card activated.
Okay. Use that battle card to get back. I'm just going to get it right up here. And launch right down. Because I am these guys.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Wow, that was a good one.
Hola.
Man. Ridiculous.
Chance of mission success 73%.
Yes, Commander.
I just can't go after them because they keep coming after me. This time, tired of. Say it was different and still do the same thing.
Engines are critical.
That.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Enemy cannons disabled. Enemy shields disabled.
Good work.
Approaching Centauri 70.
Should we fix that?
Chance of mission success 60.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, now we'll be up very well from. Shucks. Almost done. Launch torpedoes will pull out.
Torpedo incoming.
I took out that torpedo.
Torpedoes are critical.
Oh, he's gonna.
My shields have been damaged. Nice shot.
disabled.
Nice shot.
Good work.
As Adam Smith said, trade is the lifeblood of nations.
Centauri 70.
And so, within the year, a galactic referendum elects you ruler in Eternum. Prosperity flourishes throughout the galaxy, and there will follow 1,000 years of peace.
So that was Sid Meier Starships. As you can tell, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's actually fairly fun technical-wise. Like I said, I don't even mess with diplomacy on it or anything like that. So I go straight for the throat. So you know, there's a couple times there that had some pretty big defeats that I was starting to wonder of, like, oh man, this is not going good. But anyway, that's pretty much that. I'll probably do another episode or two on it. May even try to do a diplomacy route. But anyway, that's Starships. Until next time, this is Liberty Geek. Liberty Geek signing off, and y'all have a great day. Thank you very much.